What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today is part 2 of the Q&A, which obviously means it's the answer section. On Monday night I asked you to fire in some questions to me. Loads of you did. I think we had about 100 questions in total. Can't answer all of them, but I'm going to speed through some of them and answer them as quickly as I can. So to kick us off, how did I meet Chesnoid? I met Chesnoid at a Cambridge United game. We live obviously close to Cambridge. They're the local team for both of us, and I was a season ticket holder there for about 10 years. Ches also a season ticket holder, I think. Ches, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, we met at Cambridge United. When do you plan on making a video with your girlfriend? That question was asked by my girlfriend. Who is my favourite footballer? Xavi. Said it before, Xavi. I think he's my favourite player of all time. Not necessarily the best, but my favourite. I loved watching him. If you saw the curtains, by the way, rippling behind me, that's because of the cat. Jemima. This question come up saying, do you have any pets? Jemima? Yes, I do have a pet. I have this creature. Jemima, wave. Do something funny. No? Oh, okay, you're just going to sit there. Alright, darling. Who's my favourite all-time Chelsea player? It would either be Dennis Wise, Mark Hughes, or John Terry. First player I got on the back of my shirt was Mark Hughes. At the moment it's JT, but Dennis Wise. Legend. Favourite memory of any FIFA game? I think probably winning the Champions League, see you later cat, with Southampton, because it was so unexpected. We were on Legendary and we smashed up Barcelona. It was one of the very first series I did, so that was legendary. What do I do other than YouTube? I actually work full-time at a UK chocolate making company. Have your guesses by all means, but that's why I don't have a massive variety of content on my channel at the moment. The aim obviously is to, if I did this full-time, basically I would daily videos, maybe twice a day, and a variety of different content. But because I work full-time, it's very difficult to find the time to do YouTube videos. But yeah, UK chocolate manufacturing company. How did I start supporting Chelsea? Also, love the vids, always make my day. Thanks for that, I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. How did I start supporting Chelsea? I didn't really have a choice. My dad is a Chelsea fan, and when I was very, very young, he took me up Stamford Bridge, and from that moment on, he bought me a shirt as well. From that moment on, I was a Chelsea fan. That was way, way back. Before the glory days, shall we say. How old am I? I think this question came in a couple of times actually. I'm 26, born on the 25th of May 1990, so about halfway through next year I'll be 27. Why is the thumbnail so sexual? On a serious note, what is my ultimate goal for life? Happiness, love, success, etc. To be honest, success is a good word, because I think with success comes everything else. If you're successful, I think you'll be happier in general. If you're happier, I think it's easier to find love, all that kind of stuff. Success is the thing, not fame, not riches, success. It breeds all of those things. Where do I see my channel this time next year, and where do I want it to be by then? Good question. I will continue to make as much content as I can while obviously working full time. I would like to get to a point, it's not going to happen in a year I don't think, where I am a full-time YouTuber, so I can put daily videos, different videos, and a lot more content for you guys. But this time next year I would like the channel to continue growing at the rate it has done. Possibly, I'd like to at least get past that 10,000 mark. That's coming up. It's a long slog, YouTube. Anybody that's doing it knows it's a long road. But at least to break through that 10,000 barrier. When was the first time I went to Stamford Bridge? I think it was Chelsea versus Southampton, 1995, I think. 1994-95 season. We beat Southampton 3-0, and I think Mark Hughes, Ruud Gullit, and Dennis Wise scored, for those of you that can remember them. Who is my favourite YouTuber? Obviously Ches, because he's my mate, but my favourite YouTuber to watch, I think was, or is, because he still does do videos, just not as regularly as he once did, is Casey Neistat. The quality of his videos and just the balls of the man and what he dares to do is extreme. I loved watching his daily vlogs. I do miss them, but yeah, Casey Neistat, I think. Why do you support the Chelsea scum? Less of that. Support QPR, much better club. Not though, are they? They're not. I've answered this, my dad. What is the most memorable moment and most disappointing moment as a Chelsea fan? I think I'd have to go with Torres' goal in Barcelona, purely for the fact that I was there. I was with Ches and another friend of ours, mutual friend, Craig Peachy, and it was insane. We went down to 10 men. It was obviously a very, very good Barcelona side, arguably the best squad in the world at the time. John Terry got sent off. We were 2-0 down. Everything looked against us. Ramirez scored that beautiful chip, and then Torres with the breakaway goal deep into stoppage time when we were under pressure got us through to that Champions League final. Most disappointing moment, probably for me, is yet to come, and that's going to be when John Terry retires. I love John Terry. Obviously, most Chelsea fans do. If you're not a Chelsea fan, he's not the most likeable guy. But I think that's going to be my most disappointing moment and upsetting moment when JT retires and hangs up his boots. What's my favourite food and what languages can I speak? Language is just English, I'm afraid. I speak a bit of German. I did German at school, got a decent grade, but I've forgotten most of it. Favourite food? I love terrible food, as in unhealthy takeaway food. I'm gonna have to go with Indian or Chinese. If I have an Indian, I have a chicken Ceylon. If I have a Chinese, I go deep fried crispy chili chicken. Oh, unreal. What would I be if I wasn't a YouTuber? Kind of answered this question, really, because I still work full-time. So technically, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm a full-time worker. But when I was a kid, and you do all these little funny personality tests and things, I wanted to be a stand-up comedian. Apart from FIFA, what other games do you play? And do you plan on doing any other playthroughs or Let's Play of other games? Yes, I do. It's just a case of time. I play Call of Duty, I play Football Manager, I play NBA 2K, because I'm a big basketball fan, and I play Battlefield. That's probably it. Maybe a bit of F1 as well, but those games I would love to do some content around those. Football Manager I think would be a big thing. COD, I would love to do some COD videos. I probably will do some COD videos because they're quite cool to just jump on, have a one-off game, and it can still be a decent video. But the others need a bit more detail. But yes, definitely plan on some more content coming soon. What is my favourite DC/Marvel superhero? My favourite character, not a superhero, is the Joker. In terms of superheroes, I'd probably go with Spider-Man. It's probably the only series of Marvel films that I've seen all the way through. Yeah, I'll go with Spider-Man. What teams am I thinking about putting in the next career mode vote? Not sure yet. I don't know whether to mix the league up, and it depends what content we're going to do. We might do an Ultimate Team series, which obviously means it won't need a vote, but co-op career mode that's happening with Ches is probably the next thing that's going on. Ches's channel will be linked down below again. You can vote. There's a straw poll ongoing at the moment, and you have a choice of Liverpool or West Ham. If you could sign one realistic player for Chelsea, who would that player be? I'm assuming you're talking about in real life and not the career mode. I would probably pick... I don't know, what do we need? We could do with a defender. I might go with Bonucci, just because I think it'd be a good replacement for John Terry. Even though we've got Zuma back. Just as a cameo appearance. I know he's like old and probably even retired. I don't know, he might have actually retired now. But my favourite all-time player is Xavi, the former Barcelona midfielder. I would love him to come and do a cameo in midfield for Chelsea. Goals, plans for the future of the channel. As I said, get to a point where I can do this full time, I think. Variety of content, daily vids, that's the goal, the long-term goal. What made me want to do YouTube? ChesnoidGaming. He come up with the idea like 4 years, said he was going to start YouTube 4 years ago, said I should do it with him. I was like, nah mate, no time, don't want to do that. Saw all the fun and all the success he was having from it, so I thought, do you know what, I'll give this a go. And he's been very supportive, so hats off to Ches. Where do you live? I need an exact address. Probably not going to give my exact address out at the moment, but I live in Cambridge, UK. Do I like Man City? Not really. Is Conte a better manager than Mourinho, in my opinion? Tough one, because obviously everything Mourinho's done for Chelsea was awesome. Probably the best manager in our history, if I'm being honest. But based on the little time he's had to work with the squad and the changes we've made, I'm going to say yes. But time will only tell. What's your favourite song at the moment? Okay, it hasn't been released as a single yet, but the song is called Chunky, and it's on Bruno Mars's new album. Absolutely love it. Go and have a listen. Can I see your tattoo? Yes, absolutely. It's going to take me time, though. I'm going to have to take the shirt off. I'll move out of the way. Thought I'd change into a t-shirt, because it'd be easier to show you it. But yes, you can. It says Carefree. All Chelsea fans will know what I mean. It's a song that they sing. I wanted a football tattoo, but I didn't necessarily want one that said Chelsea. So yeah, it just says Carefree up there. So Bobby on Twitter said, who's my favourite player in the Premier League that is not at Chelsea? Good question, because favourite doesn't necessarily mean best. There are two players that I really like that are not Chelsea players. First is the Ox, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain at Arsenal. I think he's a real cool guy. Absolutely love him. Would be great if Chelsea signed him. Conte, if you're watching. And another player that I really like is Adam Lallana. I just think he's awesome. He was good for England. I think he's improved so much. I love watching him play. What Chelsea player inspired me to become a Chelsea fan? Good question. I'm obviously a Chelsea fan because of my dad, so it didn't necessarily inspire me to be a Chelsea fan, but the ones that, since I have been a fan, have inspired me. Hughes, Wise, Zola, of course, absolute legend, one of the greatest Premier League players ever, in my opinion, and JT for his loyalty and commitment. So that is where we will end this Q&A, guys. Apologies if I didn't get around to answering your questions. So many came in. Thank you to everybody that did submit a question. It's been ages since I last done one of these, and it was a lot of fun to do, actually. So hopefully we'll do some more going forward in the future. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled on the channel. We've got a new series, FIFA 17 Co-op Career Mode series, which was hugely popular last time with ChesnoidGaming, coming up hopefully between Christmas and New Year, if not definitely in early January. I'm going around his tomorrow, aka Thursday, to get that recorded. We just need to work out which team we're going to be. There is a straw poll, which I've also linked down below, where you can go and vote. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and I'll see you soon.